Hi, everyone, and welcome. In today's video, I am going to walk you through the Concord and 9th March 2025 release and share some inspiration. I will have all of these products linked down below in the video description. The first product I'm going to share with you is the Perfectly Tied Bundle. And this one is a small stamp set. We have a stencil, an embossing folder, and coordinating die. And this is all about bows. So you can add these bows as a background. You can die cut them out and place them onto your card projects. And you can use the embossing folder with the stencil or use the stencil individually on its own. And then there are some sentiments on here like have a bounty-filled day, happy birthday, and hip hip hooray. Here is a card I created doing the embossing folder with the coordinating stencil. You can see how the embossing folder adds a lot of really great detail to those bows. And I did it in a rainbow ink blending mix. And then this one, I used the stencil and then die cut out the bows with the coordinating die and created my own presents on the front of the card. And that was just trimming cardstock down into some different shaped or different size rectangles. The next bundle I have to share with you is called Bright Blossoms. Now, of course, you can purchase any of these products individually or together in the bundle. Now, this is kind of like a paper piecing type of set. You can use the flowers individually, or if you die cut the panel from multiple colors of cardstock, you can piece it together kind of like a puzzle. So, this is a card I did where I did use press and seal to kind of hold all of my pieces in place. And then I ink blended on some of the areas or stenciled on the background before removing it and piecing it together. And I love how that purple card turned out. This card is using the flowers with that polka dot stencil over the top. So you can use all of these pieces. There are usually a ton left over, so you can get a lot of cards out of this cover plate. And the sentiments on here tuck nicely into that open space, or you can fill the open space with additional flowers. Then we have some classic Easter greetings. So the first one is kind of an elegant, scripty Easter blessings. Then we have more of a playful one that says Happy Easter. So this one, I did the playful Happy Easter and paired it with some chicks. And this is out of the Chicken Chatter set. Super, super cute. And I love that in that big speech bubble, which is off of a previously released die set. And then the Easter blessings I did on top of a background using the Bright Blossoms die set. And I just thought that paired nicely with the beautiful, elegant flowers and then that scripty greeting that I die cut out of champagne metallic cardstock. Next, we have the Artisan Petals, and this is a turnabout stamp, but it does also have some individual flowers and sentiments. There is the coordinating die. The coordinating die cuts out the individual flowers, or you can die cut out that turnabout background. Plus, we have a couple of large die cut word sentiments. Now, here is a background I did where I did tone on tone. So I did the turnabout in blueberry ink on blueberry cardstock and then added some splatters to it. But I did also do another one in a variety of colors. This one is using blueberry, harbor, watermelon, and ballet slippers, and paired it with a postage die that also is previously released. And then the next card that I'm going to share is using the individual flowers. So I created kind of this little swag down at the bottom underneath the sentiment, and I added some greenery, which was also off of the Chicken Chatter set. So you can do either a full background or using the individual elements. Next, we have the chicken chatter, and this one is a lot of fun. It has all these fun chickens, hens. We have a cracked egg. We have some word bubble sentiments and also some cute little chicks. There's also a couple little flowers on there. So, this one you can either stamp your chickens or hens, or you can die cut them to create more of a dimensional feel to it. Now, this one I used kind of this quilted background. It reminded me of chicken wire. And I did these kind of fun color combinations. I think this might be like sunflower or honeycomb, and then paired it with tide pool and juniper. I love that bandana on that particular chicken. And then this other card I have is more of a stamped image, except I didn't put in any layering. I left those open areas to have white showing through on this particular chicken, and then added a couple little clouds to just fill in the scene. And then my absolute favorite is the Mix Tape Rewind. Oh my gosh, this brought back so many memories. So, this actually creates a cassette tape. Plus, we have a lot of fun sentiments to go with it. And I have a few examples to show you for this. So, not only are you getting the cassette tape, but you also have a pocket that you can put your cassette tape in and also kind of like a shaped note card. So, here's one of them that You Rock is also included in the die set. And it's a little pocket. So, when you pull it out, I have this cassette tape. I totally love this. Added some fun hearts, lots of bright colors. I think I used maybe some sweet pea, lemongrass, buttercup, and I think on some of them I used aqua sky. So this was just really fun to create with. And then this just fits right back inside and it's super easy to put together too. So I have another pocket card. This one, I just have the sentiment on the front, "You're my jam." And then when I pull it out, you can see it says, "Take time to rewind," or "Take time to unwind." And then I have one more here. This one has the word hit on it. So if I were to stamp maybe on the front of a card panel to say, "You are a," and then the cassette tape would say, "Hit." And then this is an actual card front I created with this like sunburst background and filled it with music notes. I did some ink blending to really get into my 80s jam. So this one, I highly recommend it. It is so cute. If you loved the records that Concord and 9th came out with a while back, you're going to love this cassette tape. So that is a quick walkthrough of the March 2025 release from Concord and 9th. Again, I'm going to have all of those links down below in the video description and over on my blog, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you all so much for joining me.